In a 6-3 decision, the Supreme Court has ruled that a high school football coach has the First Amendment right to pray on the field after games.
High school football coach Joe Kennedy, who lost his job for praying on the field after games, will now be reinstated. After 7 years, Washington State high school football coach Joe Kennedy will be back on the sidelines doing the job he loves. Kennedy lost his job in 2015 after a school official did not approve of Kennedy praying on the field with his team. Kennedy's case then went to the highest court in the land, the Supreme Court, which ruled in his favor. The beloved coach will be back on the field for the fall season of 2023 at Bremerton High School. Coach Joe Kennedy joining us live, former football coach there, fired for that silent prayer, and his attorney, Jeremy Dice, joining us live. Coach, congratulations. Jeremy, always good to see you. Coach, I'll start with you. So this decision from the Supreme Court was a win for you, but it also was a win for so many in America, First Amendment advocates, religious advocates, evangelicals. Talk to me about that and maybe some of the feedback you've received after that.
You know, I think this is a great victory for everybody, all Americans, even people of no faith or different faiths. It's just a great thing to know that the Constitution is live and well and that people do have the freedoms that are listed in the amendments. It's just awesome that I'm going to be able to get out there and get back to doing what I do. Are
you going to continue praying on the field?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was my covenant with God from the very beginning, to take a knee and thank him after every single game.
That's huge. Jeremy, I want to go to you on this. Talk to me about this and really advocating for something that many people would think, how would this even make it to the Supreme Court? And it did. And it was a fight for years. Jeremy.
We are now more free today because the coach took a knee to stand for your religious freedom than we have been in our lifetime. What Coach Kennedy has done over the last 7 years of litigation here is just incredible. A case that was once used to drive religion out of the public square, to force teachers and coaches to leave their religion in the car in the parking lot, not to dare to bring them across the schoolhouse gates. That decision is gone. And as a result, people of faith are able to be people of faith in public. They don't have to hide that. They don't have to put their yarmulke in their pocket. They don't have to leave their hijab in their car. They don't have to leave their crucifix in their purse. They can just simply go on the school campuses and be people of faith without fear of being fired. What Justice Gorsuch wrote in the majority opinion in this case is really instructive to all Americans, that yes, there is an establishment clause that prevents the government from establishing an official church, but there's also a free exercise clause that allows people like Coach Kennedy to have the room to be able to be a person of faith in public. And we as a nation are required to tolerate and respect that type of diversity in this country. Again, I said it at the beginning, I'll say it again. We are today more free than we've been in our lifetime, because this coach beside me took a knee and stood for your religious liberty.
Coach, do you feel that? Do you feel that in that moment was a higher calling through these years? It wasn't just about you.
You know, I always thought it was just about myself and just me thanking God. And, you know, obviously there was a call out for, you know, Cry for America to you know, have that inclusion and the diversity for all people. It's not just a certain group, it's all. And now people of faith, they absolutely have what everybody else has, the same religious freedoms.
Yeah. Well, now I'm assuming, so you're going to be back in 2023 for the fall season. Is that correct? And how excited are you to be back on the field, to be back with your students there, the team, the school? Talk to me all about that and your future expectations.
Well, you know, the biggest honor of my life, besides serving in the military, was being out there with these young men. The Bremerton Knights are just an incredible group of people, and you should see the community that we have around us. I mean, Bremerton's a small town, working class town, but it's a great place to grow up and to raise kids, and now be able to help those young men become better young men and be able to be back on the sidelines just like I originally planned.
Coach, are you doing any speaking engagements? I imagine people are reaching out to you left and right.
Oh, yeah. People, I'm trying to squeeze those in, and anybody who wants to hear a good news story, yeah, absolutely. I'll tell everybody about it.
It's an inspiring story. It really is. Jeremy, do you see more of these stories coming to light, or does this one does the coach's lawsuit, does this set a precedent to protect those future rights, to be able to, like you said, to pray and to showcase your religion if you want to?
Yeah, this has set a precedent that will be studied in the law books long after my children's children go to law school. This is going to be something that is going to be used to protect our free exercise of religion for a long time. And yeah, I'm proud of Coach for the fight that he's had in him for the last 7 years of litigation. I'm proud of all of our clients. You know, there are a lot of people of faith that are suffering, either losing their jobs because they've decided to stay in faith with their own religious beliefs and conscience, despite what the world around them has to say, and will force them out of their jobs unless they agree. We're going to see more and more of that kind of thing in the coming years. And so I hope if you're listening today and you're in that universe where you're finding your faith challenged, whether that's in the military, the schools, in the public square, or in the marketplace, I hope you'll give us a call at firstliberty.org so that we can help you out and defend your religious freedom as we do for all Americans every day.
Absolutely. Firstliberty.org. I can't close it out, Coach, without asking that maybe something inspirational you could give us here today on this Tuesday. Can you fire us up? Can you give us something maybe you can share with us that would inspire us today?
Yeah, you know, it's just great that so many people are going to actually show up to the football game and be able to see me out there. And, you know, we'll finally put this all to rest. The school is great. The people that work at Bremerton High School are incredible, and they've been friends of mine for decades. So, you know, if you go to CoachJoeKennedy.com, you can see me. I'll tell you everything there is to tell. And I just hope that everybody else will be able to stand up for their faith and don't be afraid in America today.
It's good to see a smile on your face, sir. Coach Joe Kennedy joining us live. And Jeremy Dice, good to see you, sir. We do appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the truth. No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let me decide.
Newsmax.
Real news
For real people.